Hey folks, it's Babbaginator. We're back in Long Dark. We're currently hanging out Coastal Highway. Let's see. How are we doing? What we could do here, since it is kind of windy out there, and we don't have cabin fever yet, let's go ahead and do some repair work. Okay, so let's see, what needs repairing? This way.
This pack is getting kind of heavy. This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I feel like we're close enough to... I think we just need... A couple of them are things cured. If we're lucky, the sun will come out. We'll be able to make fire.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer. I need to find food.
Okay, let's see, let's throw in my bio, and we'll throw in the current challenge. Hopefully, get a few more people wanting to hang out. What do we got? 3 flares left.
barely walk with this much gear. God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Weather is improving, but still not quite enough. Yeah, I think it's kind of unavoidable. We're going to have to use a flare to start a fire. Weather's not changing. At least not in the ways we need it to.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Uh-oh. Okay, we'll do it. Not my favorite thing to do, but we'll do it. Hey, Roller. 11th victory. Is AV doing a 11th attempt at something? The pill popper thing? Oh no! Okay, how much food do we have? 3 left. Six hours, yeah, I don't do long streams. What was it we discovered not too long ago? That I'm actually older than AV. I think that's what it was. Isn't it wild? Yeah, I've learned that I cannot do those super long streams. I would definitely say AV's more experienced than me on lots of levels. I feel like I keep reliving chapters of my life, you know. Here I am, back to being a graduate student. Yeah.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, we already looted all this stuff. There's nothing else here. This, nope. Yeah, we did everything. How's this stuff coming along? 94. Okay, some of these things will be done. What else can we repair? These guys. Looking good, folks. Looking good. That's good. Yeah, we're at the halfway mark. We need another 25 days, and then we'll hit our goal for this challenge. So yeah, trying to think what I can say about today. Today, I was up late last night and working early this morning on. I had a meeting earlier today with one of the project teams I work with,
All I can think about is food.
they'd given me a task to research why certain things were showing up in one data set but not in the other data set. And so I had to write some new reports and figure out how to extract the information I was looking for. And it took me a while, but I got it all worked out last night, and then did a little bit more work this morning and went to campus. And we had our meeting. It was productive. We're basically, the team is, well, the principal, the PI, the principal investigator, the professor in charge, is organizing a new team to research a different set of topics, but the same source, the same data broker source. And so, we have this big pile of scraped data, and we, need to navigate it and analyze it for a new set of questions. So that's what I'll be working on next month. And yeah, so that was good. And then they took us out to eat afterwards, which was nice. Free lunch. And then I stopped by my department on the way back because there was a couple projects that had been floated as possibly being things I could work on within my own department. And although I did not get a chance to meet with the director, I did have a good conversation with one of the professors about a project that the description of the project initially was so vague I had no idea what they needed me for. But now it's been explained to me, I have a much better sense of what needs to be done. And the department offered me a little contract to work on that. It's basically a more complicated setup on a server for a particular collection management tool to be used as for demo purposes for students in class this fall. So the problem seems to be that the university has, various IT teams who are responsible for the initial. They'll do the bare minimum install, but they no longer have the bandwidth to do the rest of the install and setup. And there's no other team or individual available to do those, more complete setups for faculty. Which means that I've kind of fallen into the gap area and take that on. But anyways, it's a nice little contract. I will probably not need the full length of time they've budgeted, but the hourly pay is better than what I gain right now. So even if I finish early, I'm still getting well compensated. But that doesn't start until August as well. So it's fine. I got some projects to finish up right now, and projects to finish in August and September. So it's been good. But yeah, after all that, I came back. I did a little bit of research, tried to do a little bit more work in the afternoon, and then my brain just kind of fried, and it's just like, hey, thanks EG for the resub. Bonus Baba. Yeah, it was kind of a bonus. So like the typical pay for graduate students in my current role doesn't really go much higher than about 32 or 35 an hour. And they have given me, so the other project I've been hired to do would actually pay me at 50 an hour. But most likely will take up, I think, maybe max 10 hours. They've budgeted 30 hours. I don't think I'll use the full 30. I think it's reasonable to do most of the work in the first 5 hours and then have another 5 hours of buffer to, if everything works right. Of course, nothing works right the first time. So I think like there's a good chance that it might take 15. Yeah. Oh, does it still say bonus? Oh, we're always in bonus mode. But yeah, we're not actually in bonus mode. Oh, I did not update this. I thought I updated this from last time, but apparently it did not save the update. So we are technically day 25. Not bonus. Unless every day is a bonus. There we go. Every day's a bonus.
I'm starving.
My chair is sinking. Okay, I have to adjust my chair so I don't keep sinking. Okay, let's see if we can get some daylight out. Perfect. Yeah, perfect.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Not perfect. It's not what we want to see. We're almost out of food. Is there a book to read? No, there's no books. Nope, we're just not going to get it. We're not going to get any sunshine. Okay, so we're going to have to use our another... I'm really not thrilled about using another flare here, but... Oh, we're down to 1 cent. Okay.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, that's terrible. Sure getting cold. Guess we'll do a little beachcombing here.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
That feels like a trap, doesn't it?
Starving. I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Hmm. Where's our bear? Do I try our luck here? Okay, not my favorite thing to do here, but let's get this started. I think it's safer to cook the fish and eat it than try to transport the guts and the fish and then draw the bear. So.
Barely walked with this much gear.
Okay, let's see what we can find out here. Anything else?
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Don't see anything else. Normally there's just a lot more stuff on the beach, on the shore here, but it's pretty slim pickings this time. Nope, not seeing anything. What is going on? Okay, we're good. Anything else? The downside here is there's no place to keep an outdoor fire
I'm so
safely.
cold. I'm warming up a bit.
Okay.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
So, Roller, how was your day? What were you up to? Nothing.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, we have a little bit of food. This might be enough to get us through. Hmm. Trying to think what our best move is here. One move would be to go up Bear Creek. The other move would be to go back to the Quonset.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Pretty cold right now.
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
Yeah. It's a big wind. It's just so windy right now. Oh no, we lost, the wind changed on us.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I think maybe we stay. Stay and then we head back to the Quonset. Maybe we peek up the creek, see if we can get a few cattails. I don't think we can make it.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yep. That's a no. No luck. Okay, we can try. Nothing. it's gone hazy. Yep.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy. I don't think we can make any more pancakes for now, so we'll just drop that. And we can get a little bit more a few more calories out of that, out of this, and out of this, and then whatever teas we drink. Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
I'm trying to think what else happened. I don't know. Oh, yesterday. So I was all excited yesterday because I was waiting for a package to be delivered. I'd ordered a few weeks back. I ordered a headboard for my bed, thinking it would help complete, the look of my room. Break up sort of the blank emptiness behind me into sort of sections. Added a bookcase, put my degrees on the wall, my diplomas on the wall, and then I was going to have like the headboard over the bed, and then I would kind of create a little bit of visual interest on that wall too. Anyways, headboard arrives, and much to my embarrassment, I realized I'd accidentally ordered the wrong size headboard for my bed, which meant that I had to call the company. I called Wayfair. I said, yeah, I messed up. As soon as it arrived, I realized it was too big. It wasn't going to work. And the guy on the other end, customer service guy, said, this happens. You've got all the pieces, just package it back up. Here's the label, print, label to print out. And so I was able to, like, luckily I still had plenty of packing tape left over from, you know, when I was moving last year. And so I just packed up the whole thing, took it back to FedEx, you know, FedEx shipping depot, and mailed it back to them. And ordered the correct size, which was also on sale, thankfully. And he even threw in like a discount, so it covered the cost of the shipping, got absorbed in the discount. So it was, yeah, it was fine. But now I have to wait another 2 weeks, and then I can finally have the headboard. The headboard's nothing terribly fancy, but I do think that it would just be better to have a headboard on this bed, and partly because I think in terms of sound insulation and dampening, having that headboard will also help, just help with the sound in the room a little bit. It's a little bit less echo, and also a little bit less sound transfer between rooms. So. Oh, what are we gonna do? Just have one piece of food left. We are not tired. Do we have anything to work on? Sharpen everything. We're good. I think we have to do Bear Creek in the morning. We need the cattails. Because if we're going to do the crafting, we'll need those cattails.
God, I'm starving.
Okay.
All I can think about is food. I'm not sure I can carry much more.
No, this is terrible. Yeah, I don't know if it's avoidable. I think we may just end up losing our well-fed.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Okay. I think we leave the guts here. We'll come back. From here, we're just going to go I mean, we can't craft a bow if we have an empty stomach. I mean, we'll just take so much damage from crafting, we'll die. So that doesn't make sense. From starvation. Well, not tons of damage, but it will just be a problem. So I think the smart move, the smart dumb move, is to go grab cattails, sleep overnight in the cabin, if we can make it up that far. Maybe just grab enough cattails to make it through here. Smarter would have been for me to dump everything and then just travel light, but I didn't do that. Yeah, the eating arrows thing doesn't work too well. Oh, I think the storm's going to blow itself out soon. Have to be safe. I don't know if I'm seeing bones in there. Maybe we don't have a bear. No, there are bones in there. There's a wolf up there.
Anything right about now. Come on, little fire. Oh, lucky day. I could eat anything right now.
Okay, I think we finally have our break in the storm. There you go, buddy. Gonna come bouncing back in a second here. Or not. Oh, here he is.
I'm starving.
We just took down a deer. Problem, this is Bear Creek Campground. The bear's gonna come through here too, so not really worth. No, it kind of is. It's kind of risky though. Without a bow, I really don't want to take that risk. Where are you at here? Oh, he went up here. Be up here? Might be far enough away from the bear to... Yeah, this might be safe.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Man, all I can think about is food.
Well, the bear's here. So much for that plan. We could chase the bear off. Which direction is the bear going to go? If he goes down back to his lair, then we don't have to worry about him. think that's what he's doing.
Oh, I've never been so
Yup.
hungry in my life.
He's coming this direction. We're not going this direction. Not worth it. We can hunt rabbits here. That would be fine.
Come on, little fire. This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Yeah, it was a tough one. Well, this will be easier to do. Oh, I hit the tree? How did that happen?
All I can think about is food.
2 rabbits. Yeah. Oops.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
No food. That was disappointing. I think we stay here overnight.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Well, let's go down and see if we can pick up the rest of the cattails down here. And there's also the deer. Deer we can harvest. Yep. And the bear is back. I thought he was gone, but he's back. Yeah, there he is. We would have run right into him. Man.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Well, let's stay put here and we will finish harvesting. Ooh.
I could eat anything right now.
We're just gonna leave the guts here. Not worth the risk. We'll take the pelts though.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, no, not again.
I need to find food.
Okay. Oh, I was really hoping for sunlight.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Almost. Look at that bear. He really doesn't want us to go back that way. This feels like sunlight. Nope.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear. Man, I could eat anything.
Well, we can see again.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I think we grab our hides and go.
Not sure I can carry much more.
So I'm trying to remember. We came from Mystery Lake through the cave, through Pleasant Valley. So, so I don't think we've been up at this trailer yet.
I'm starving.
Okay. Wow. What is up with that? Astrid. It's just too much drama. Ugh. Okay, we have enough to make 2 bows, or maybe eventually make some sort of rabbit mittens or hat. Probably hat. Just over his head. You're getting better.
I'm not
I
gonna
used to be so bad at doing that. Just be extra careful we don't miss
Wonder if I
anything.
can drop any of this gear.
Ooh. Okay.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oops.
I need to find food.
Okay, I think we just eat up and sleep. But yeah, too windy and too dark to
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
start our fire. Okay, what are we gonna do here?
Man, all I can think.
How are we doing now? We are on day 28, almost 29.
I could eat a horse.
Yep.
Oh, I'm starving. I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Nope, not bright enough.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Hmm. 29. Well, I think we might wrap up here.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
So let's see how we're doing here. We have started killing rabbits. We have 4 rabbits killed now. Day 29. 4 rabbits killed. Go ahead and kill the ptarmigan yet. Yeah. Okay, this is, I think, where we're going to save for tonight, and we'll pick up next time. Yeah, let's read something from a friend. Trying to think who I can read from that I haven't read from recently. Who would be fun to read from? Yeah, let's go back and choose. Let's see, there's something from someone I know. Poetry and Best of the Net. Past issues. Let's go back. 2020. It's interesting. I don't actually recognize any of these ones in this issue, so let's go to the previous issue. Okay, this is from Karen Schofield, from her poem, Rumors of Her Death Have Been Greatly Exaggerated. Mistake 1, driving by 2 cemeteries when the kids are tired. Mistake 2, saying only some people get buried. Where are the others? My son asks. So I have to explain cremation. I'm smart enough to leave out burials at sea, bodies never found, the yawn of earthquakes, missing children, teens on spring breaks that never end, bodies hidden, basements and old barns and attics, what war can do, shells, mortar rounds, the terror, claymore mines, they're filled with old screws and nuts, metal scraps twisting through bodies until they embed deeply into trees, even rocks. Someone angry invented these, someone who lived in a junkyard. So I don't say this. All the while I'm trying to change the subject, get them home. look at the Christmas lights, the yellow car, the cement mixer. But where do you want your ashes, he says. Where is it that you love? He's crying. He's tapping my shoulder. I'm exclaiming over a stray dog, and do you think we'll get more snow? Wouldn't you love more snow? Walker, he's saying, when is Daddy going to die? Don't die before me. I have both hands on the wheel. I'm remarking over the stars. Help me look for the moon. I'm slowing for a stoplight that is red, 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 red. So that's rumors of her death have been greatly exaggerated. Karen Schofield. As it appears in Best of the Net 2011, and as was originally published in Boxcar Poetry Review, which is the literary journal that I used to run. So, little crossover. I was like, oh, we should do that. Yeah, and then let's see, what do we have for us this time out of my stuff? Letter 35. Oh, we did that one a couple weeks ago. We'll do something else. Yeah, I think we'll go into our archives again, pull out something old. Okay. Do that. We could do. I'm kind of thinking about things that let's see what I got here. I was going to read something. I still want to read something that we haven't done before. It's probably going to come from early uncollected poems. Let's see what we got here. I have to go way back into the Okay. Even older than that. Oh, here we go. This is really old stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to find. I know I have these strange poems. That never really went anywhere. Some of these did end up in other poems. Yeah, let's see. Oh, here's one. Here's one we haven't done before. This is from. This is a really weird poem that was written, I think, for a class assignment that then ended up as a broadside, which is like a single sheet poem, as a poster. Yeah, and it's just kind of a weird poem called Questions for the Garbage Man. Questions for the Garbage Man. What comes at last to old letters, last year's bills, torn end to end, or the stained false teeth of the dead? Answer: the rattling truck, the crush of steel, the long road out to open sky where death rides shotgun into night. Question: what of vagrant crows, their dark eyes seizing glass and bone? Answer: claw and beak, they gather the last wishes of stars, these bits of burning sky, stillborn vessels of the earth. Question: what remains at the end? Answer: the sun beneath the clouds of steel, rusted nail running through the soles of shoes, the question buried in the mosquito's drone, the beetles busy choosing brides. So yeah, kind of really weird, kind of surreal poem. Yep. So that was kind of a weird one, and maybe one other one. Some of these I still like. I just don't know what I'm going to do with them. Like, I still like this one, and I have not decided what will happen to it. Like, if I'm going to salvage this, if this turns in, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to do with this, basically, is what it is. Yeah. So this is called Exodus. Out of days spent reducing my life to a few pieces of luggage, one small box, the clothes on my back, I learn my world does not compress well. I want to take more with me, the comfort of old roads, the shape of the earth, flat and emptied, a portion of wind, the memory of clay before it turns to dust, the sound of nothing, the feel of stone dug out of wells, harvested from fields, things I cannot hold in hand or fit in boxes or even label with names or numbers. The way the sky changes its mind each night, reinventing clouds. Outside, the street lamps burn in faint effigy of stars cut free from the overpopulated night. It is late. I'm alone. And there is no more room to stow these things. Even the moon is too much. All night she paints the world with pale water. Stones descend into dark rivers. Trees unfold their hidden wings. A rose bends to the distant earth. I feel my hands grow wordless and bare, with nothing between to hold. I have been leaving for years, leaving as salt leaves the sea, only to be consumed again. I tell myself this, watching the moon wear thin over empty fields, The long waves of earth moving slow through grain, breaking against the hard edges of cities where children sleep unaware of stones and graves and chiseled flint buried in their bones. All night, all roads lead at night, all roads look the same. I close my eyes and leave again in silence. So yeah, so this was written like a way long ago. And there are lines that I still kind of like, and there's something about the gesture I like. But there's also things that I feel like are a little, like they verge into the sentimental, or they feel like I've said this phrase so many times now that it is like become a personal cliche, and I need to like stop recycling language or images and find different ways to do things. But I really do love like the trees unfolding their hidden wings. It's like, where did that come from? I just like that idea. And you know, and I love sort of, I have been leaving for years, leaving as salt leaves the sea, only to be consumed again. It was like that's it. That's it in a nutshell. You know, that's like the relationship we have with a lot of places that we like have been trying to leave for years, and then we just find ourselves always back in it. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, that's us for tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. We're going to go find someone to raid. Yeah. Feel free to stop back in. Follow this channel. Subscribe if you want. But yeah, we're always here. We're always chill doing really ridiculous challenges. And so we'll be back. I think the plan is to be back on Thursday night. I may be late getting on because I have something actually earlier in the evening. So I might start, instead of my usual time, it might start like half an hour or an hour later. But we'll see. So for now, let's figure out who we can go raid. Who is up right now? Okay, so we got Deadpool, Potown. Do I recognize anyone else? Not really. Okay. We'll do Potown. We're gonna head off. Visit Potown, another TLD streamer. And like I said, we'll be back Thursday and then later Saturday, I think. So, okay, thank you all. We'll be back again soon.